funny when I wear my hat backwards sometimes. Brax thinks it's like hot or whatever.
It's like, don't put it backwards on the video. Don't want to make
Right,
anybody stumble here.
Yeah. Whew. All right, she keeps me in check though.
Yeah.
All right, episode 3 now.
3, dude.
Oh, dude.
We're on a roll.
I don't think I've ever been more consistent with anything. I'm
This is
excited.
the
I'm hyped though.
most consistent that I've ever been with a podcast. I've started plenty, did one and quit. So
Yeah. Well,
this
heck
is
yeah.
freaking
Dude,
awesome.
that hat?
Huh?
The hat?
Yeah.
Where'd you get
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah. I was like, what about it?
I like it.
Brandon Lake concert.
Dude, this dude's a Brandon Lake
connoisseur.
mega,
Okay.
mega fan. No.
I don't think that makes sense, but yeah, King of Hearts tour. That's where I
That's
got
fire.
the hat.
I may have to. I don't really listen to him, but he kind of put me on a little bit.
Yeah. He's great.
You just have to excuse me. I'm still, dude. It's been a month now. I think of me sniffling
Lingering.
and coughing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to hold off.
All the fellow Brandon Lake fans out there, one day I will get him on the train.
That one was pretty fire. What? Sevens? Let's go.
Yeah.
We just play like a 2-second like
Yeah.
bit of
No
the-
copyright. Bring the pitch up a little bit.
So last episode.
Yeah.
So last video episode, whatever you want to call it, we went through James chapter 2. Now we're going to go through James chapter 3, which is a little 2-paragrapher.
And it's fire.
Yeah, he
Absolutely
listened to it.
fire.
I didn't do my part and read through it yet.
Well, usually I don't, but I kind of wanted to feel like I feel like when I'm on here, I have a hard time reading fluently. So I
Oh,
feel
dude,
like if I got
same.
like somewhat familiar with it, maybe I'd read a little smoother.
Hold on.
So, oh wow, that was great. I didn't even
Alani, sponsor us, dude.
I didn't even do that with mine. I kind of did it nonchalantly.
That's all right.
Feel bad. So we're gonna go. Do you want to read the first and I read the second, or do I read the first and you read the second?
I can send it on the first, and you just read.
Friggin'
Or we
send it,
can
dude.
we can
Or
break
we
it like half.
More half. Yeah.
More
So,
half.
More half. 1 through 7, and I can read 8 through 17. That's about as equal as we're gonna get.
13. Yeah. All right.
Well, no, wait. Yeah, you can read 1 through.
Ooh.
No, wait. There's
What
18, so you
what
can
does yours
read.
say?
You can read through 9, and I'll read 9 through
I'll
18.
read through 9. Mine says controlling the tongue.
Taming the tongue.
Okay.
And then 2 kinds of wisdom.
See, it's like I bought this Bible before I realized he had NIV, and I was like, mine's CSB.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted a small something I could, bring with me. But okay, anyways, so it's just like I'm always curious what his says versus mine.
Yeah.
Okay, controlling the tongue. Let's see. Not many should become teachers, my brothers, because you know that we will receive a stricter judgment. Ooh,
Mhm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For we will stumble in many ways. If anyone does not stumble in what he says, he is mature, able also to control the whole body. Now, if we put bits into the mouths of horses so that they obey us, we direct their whole bodies. And consider ships. Though very large and driven by fierce winds, they are guided by a very small rudder wherever the wheel of the pilot directs. So, too, though the tongue is a small part of the body, it boasts great things. Consider how a small fire sets ablaze a large forest.
Mm.
I have a forest fire story if we come back to that.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I like that. And the tongue is a fire. The tongue, a world of unrighteousness, is placed among our members. It stains the whole body, sets the course of life on fire, and is itself set on fire by hell.
Mm.
Every kind of animal, bird, reptile, and fish is tamed and has been tamed by humankind, but no one can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil full of deadly poison.
Yeah.
And then
That is true.
You start at
I'll
9?
read
Okay.
9, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was,
I like that.
It's heavy. And it kind of gets into, like, how we should use our tongue.
Okay.
Um,
Wait, hold on. Do you want me to tell you the
dude, let's go. Yeah, fire story. Let's go.
forest fire story? It made me think of that. So we used to play airsoft a lot. I know, like, what a nerd. At my buddy Luke's house, and he had this like huge, just woods, fields, like whatever, as far as you could probably go, and we were trying to like have controlled burns, for our battlefield, so it looked like mortars hit. So we were trying to do like circle burns, like throughout the little
Wow.
area we were, fighting or playing. And dude, it was just like, before we knew it, like it was so hot, we couldn't even get near the fire. Like we were trying to put it out, and we were like, dude, we got to call somebody. Like it was like,
No.
like where we're sitting, like this gazebo, like it was probably like as big as that or bigger.
The fire?
Yeah.
Oh my
and
gosh.
It was getting so out of control. We were like, dude, we got to call like 911. And so it was what was it, like Buell volunteer fire showed up, and I
Yeah.
remember I met him at the road, and I was like waving them down because we were like back in the woods a little bit, and they like came down his trail, and sure enough, they put it out.
Wow.
But it was just crazy because I was like, oh, this is a cool idea,
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was just,
What time of year was it?
dude, it was probably fall, like so
So it's
dry.
dry.
Yeah, and I honestly I think we didn't get us in trouble because like we were just kids, I guess.
Yeah.
And but I remember I think Luke's parents may have got a fine because it was like, I think it was like a no burn,
Oh,
like time.
yeah. Drought.
And I remember there was just like little plastic like fence that was running through the woods, just caught on fire, just like just
Oh, no.
destroyed it. I was like, oh my god.
You heathen, dude.
Yeah, I know. It
That's
was
hilarious.
It was horrible.
No one was hurt though. That's good.
Yeah. Nobody got hurt.
That's funny. 10-4. I'm read from here.
So 9, yeah.
All right, here we go. Getting the rut. Okay. With the tongue we praise our Lord and Father, and with it we curse human beings, who have been made in God's likeness. Goodness gracious. See, I'm already off to a bad note. I'm gonna restart that. With the tongue we praise our Lord and Father, and with it we curse human beings, who have been made in God's likeness. Out of the same mouth come praise and cursing. My brothers and sisters, this should not be. Can both fresh water and salt water flow from the same spring? My brothers and sisters, can a fig tree bear olives or a grapevine bear figs? Neither can a salt spring produce fresh water. It's good. That's
Neither
good
than a
stuff.
salt. Okay, that's fine. Salt spring and fresh.
Verse 13, two kinds of wisdom. Who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom. But if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast about it or deny the truth. Such wisdom does not come down from heaven and is earthly, unspiritual, and demonic. For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness.
Ooh.
Drop the mic, boy.
So was that 18? That peacemakers?
Yeah. I like
Mine
that
says, and the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace by those who cultivate peace. That's kind of
Wow.
fire, though.
Yeah.
So I like that. So it's like, it seems like when I got into philosophy, I should have just read the Bible first.
Well, see, like we said before, I think there's good and bad things that can be taken from like the philosophers.
Yeah.
If you go to like a modern philosopher or a philosopher of the past, best ones to find are the ones that are Christian ones, just because they base their philosophy from this.
And I hate to bring up like
But-
philosophy. It's just so
No,
like
but it's something
so
you were,
similar.
yeah, and that's the thing, like kind of, and I'm gonna bring this up from. We had some commenters on some short.
I was thinking
I
that. I was
did.
like, when we talked about philosophy, that's when it got like controversial. I was
Yeah.
like, what the heck?
Well, I talked about how in Stoicism and some other things, they were taking like principles and stuff from like biblical ideas and then removing Christ from it. Again, what they were doing was not wrong, like the idea they were presenting, but it was the ultimate reason for doing it was without Christ and only for self gain. So, but if you go to the Bible, it shows in here that was written thousands of years ago why we do those practices, why we should act this certain way. So,
Yeah.
and it all should be to like be more self-controlled, but to also let your emotions out and take care of your temple and all that kind of stuff. All should be for the glory of God,
Yeah.
because the better you present that, the better you take care of your temple, all that kind of stuff, all brings glory to Him because you know what I mean.
Amen. Yeah, I like that. So when you say temple, you mean like just take
His
care
body,
of your body?
yeah. Because literally, the Holy Spirit rests within our body and our soul. So it's
Yeah.
like literally, and we literally, I told this to Hannah and she was like, that's gross. But she was like, I was like, we literally are a spirit that are just within the surroundings of a meat puppet. Really, or I mean, we're just kind of a.
Well, that's one thing that I think I talked to you about. I was like, that's one reason why I believe in God is because like it sounds so weird, but like you can die. So it's like something, and you can have the argument where it's your brain controlling your body, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like your brain works, of course, in conjunction with your soul, but it just seems like you can die. So it's like something has to be controlling this earthly body.
Yeah. Like again, like there's like we're
Your
like
soul.
yeah, and like your scientists can of course show that train's got to stop.
Yeah, he's going off, dude. He's going off.
Just an alarm. Of
got
course,
so
like
chaotic.
scientists of course can show like how the brain and everything like that works, and I'm not denying any of that. That's all true.
And we're not
like how that
scientists.
works, right? Yeah, but it's like the spiritual part of it. It's like whenever this dies, you then go, if you're a believer, to a life of just uncomprehendable peace.
You know that saying, what is like every end's a new beginning.
Right. And that's yeah. The let's see. Go to what I was wanting to say here. Okay, so this is where I'm sure some people would take out. Can't really think of anybody who has, but I'm sure people could. So I want to put that to bed now. So I want to read this. Verse 13. Who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom.
So that goes back to like
works and stuff.
Yeah, well, don't be a hearer, also be a doer.
Right, and it's like people could probably use that and see like, well, look, see, you gotta. It goes back to the works you do. You want to live a good life. You want to do this. I'm like, yeah, you want to do things that are good in the eyes of God, but it's like also, listen to this.
Where are we at?
I'm going to read the second half of verse 13. So let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom. Where does wisdom come from? Fear of the Lord. It's by the faith you place in Him. And from that faith that you place in Him, and you respect Him, and you hold reverence to Him, that's the fear of the Lord. That's where wisdom comes in. And then by your wisdom and your faith, you then, by an overflow, the actions that you do come from a place of faith in Christ. Like everything you do is going to bring glory to Him. So with that comes a good life. So it's like you just gotta. But I guarantee you, people could take that out of context and be like, "Hey, so yeah, have faith in God, of course, yeah, but it's like also make sure that you're doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that." You could do a million things over your life that would be in the eyes of people really great freaking things. And God might even give you a handshake about it when you get up there. But the final work that he cares about, the only work that really matters is what Christ did for us on the cross. So it's really that we place our faith in Him, and then that true faith, again, good works will flow from us by that faith.
Yeah. It's almost like when you start in this, it kind of like what you were saying, like it'll just kind of pour out into your life, kind of thing. It'll just kind of be one with you
Yeah.
in a sense.
Freaking fire, dude. You have anything that spoke out to you?
I like that verse 18. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace by those who cultivate peace. So what did
Yeah.
you say again? Your
Uh,
verse 18.
Peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness.
So it's saying like people that are doers and do right by God.
Yeah. Just try not to stir up unnecessary
Yeah. I don't know. I know there's a
doo-doo.
lot of metaphors and stuff in the Bible, but it's like it's
That,
cool
that
how.
that's it, that's that's why like I'm such a big fan of like parables in the
Yeah.
Bible, because it's like it's in the format of like a short poem or a saying or something,
Yeah.
and a phrase or whatever, and it just those seems like for us just freaking like it hits, and which is a good thing. Um, that makes me want to talk about parables now.
Do it, dog. If you got something to say, say it,
Let's see.
man.
We might have to cut this out, but I'm trying to find some parables.
Oh, and we're missing my father today. He's at the fire station.
Fire station.
Every third day, I think he may have said this. Every third day he works a 24-hour shift.
So what in that text message she says I'll be FP tomorrow. What did he said?
Maybe he meant FD for fire department.
Oh, okay.
What do
It
you
might
say?
have been.
FP?
It might be FD. I'm just dyslexic, and I flipped the word. I flipped the letter around.
It's not funny. It was just he said it so bluntly. I'm dyslexic.
I really am. It's bad.
Sometimes I think I used to get like B's and D's mixed up.
Yeah,
Probably still do.
dude. I was trying to enter in. I was trying to purchase something, and I think it was either I use Logos Bible software, and I think I was
Bible software.
by Logos Bible software, and I was I had to update my card, and when I did that,
Oh, you
it
told
was
me
like,
this.
bro, your crap's wrong, and I was like, wait a minute. I looked at the card number, I looked at the security code, I looked at the expiration date, and I'm like, everything is correct. I don't know what you're talking about. So I refreshed to enter it all again, and I'm like, what is going on? I got mad. I was like, everything is correct. I'm like, you're tripping. And then I looked down at the bottom, and I checked my zip code, and I got all the right numbers. They were just flipped around, and I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
how did I do that? And I didn't notice it after like 5 minutes of staring at
Zip
the
codes,
screen.
dude, we've moved so much, I feel like, and I'm like, is it this zip code or that zip code? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to highlight verse 18. I'm trying to, like, when I actually have something I like or stands out, I'm trying to actually highlight it. So, like, when I do flip back to something, I'm like, oh, I highlighted that.
I think it's kind of cool too how not cool, but it just kind of highlights how powerful our words can be. The fact that you can bring glory to God with your tongue, but also curse
Yeah.
somebody with it, and it's just like
I don't know if we talked about it here, but, like, when we talk about, like, is cussing in itself bad? I mean, there's not, like, a list of cuss words that you're not supposed to say, in the Bible.
mhm.
I think it's just when if you call somebody an ass, yeah, that's definitely, like, using unwholesome
Where's
talk.
where your heart's coming from?
But, if you're just like my butt itches, I don't want to just cuss or something. I think it's different. I think cussing in itself is not necessarily a sin or bad. I think it's just how you use any word, where you say,
Yeah,
how
heart
it comes.
posture.
Yeah, the heart
Yeah.
posture of when
Mhm.
you say something.
That might be one thing that I say too much, but I like saying it.
What?
Heart posture.
Heart posture?
I don't know why,
I don't
but
think I've ever said that. So.
it just I don't know. It's just it's a really cool way of saying like where is it coming from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what's the intent behind it? I still gotta find a parable.
This is 3, right? Yeah, it's
Mhm.
3. This fire. I don't know. One day it's gonna be like 4 cameras. We'll have like 4 people. No, I'm just kidding. It'd be cool if we
That'd
got
be
to
freaking
that.
awesome, yeah.
Yeah, we have like our own little studio.
I will say there is I actually go to church with him, but he works for a company called Seed Collective.
I feel like
And
you may have mentioned this to Nick.
I might have. They have at their studio. I'm not sure if it's available anymore, so this might be wrong info now, but they used to, I know, offer a podcast studio that you could rent.
Dude, I was about to say, wouldn't it be awesome if you just like everything's set up? You just gotta like rent it out, and then somebody just hits record for you. Everything.
That's literally what they do.
Yeah.
You literally go in there, you just pay the rent for the hour.
I'm sure it may be expensive, but like that would be nice, especially if you're like somebody that's starting, you know, like us.
Yeah.
Like if we had the money, you just go in there, sit down.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta set nothing up.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like sometimes, like when you start something, you know, you have to spend some money to, you know, I won't say make money in this sense, but you know what I mean.
You got to put a little sometimes to get things out there. You got to put a little extra oomph in it. You know. What I mean?
Because definitely we're not making any money off this. We get up at we almost got it was like 5:40 when we got here. It's 6:20 now, and it's like 45 degrees. But actually, it don't feel too bad out here right now.
It's kind of warming up a little bit. My dogs are still frozen, but they're getting better.
Toes?
Yeah, my dogs.
I wore leather boots, so mine aren't too bad. My hands are a little cold.
You see all that black stuff on the bottom of my shoe? I don't know what the frick that is.
You about need some new tread.
I know, dude. I know. It's nasty. We went to Foodland a few nights ago, and I get to the carport, I walk in, I come back out to get some groceries out of the car, and I see the darkest footprints going through from the car to the house, and I'm like, what is that? It looked like I'd stepped in like venom.
Venom.
It's freaking what is a symbiote?
It's a symbiote.
That's what I stepped in them. I'm trying to find a parable for it.
Is my daughter. She loves Spider-Man. Well, when we were at that little Christmas thing last night, we went into GameStop.
Let's go.
Of course, we were just looking. I was like, everything's so expensive nowadays, and we were just looking. There was like a big table of like plushies or whatever, and they were like buy 2 get 1 free. She picked up she'll pick stuff up and like, oh look, Dad, like Spider-Man or whatever. And she'll just put it back. I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. And our friend Brindley was out there, brought her kid, and she ended up buying 2, getting 1 free. And the worker, like there was like a discounted one, so she bought 4 for like the price of 3 technically or whatever. And she bought that it was Spider-Gwen, you know, from Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
The little Spider-Gwen plushie, and she bought it for Finny. I was like, oh, dude, you didn't have to do that.
Nice. We bought a thing for Dalton the other day. It was a plushie, but it was bluey.
Oh.
But it wasn't bluey. It was it was like the plushie in the cartoon though. It was called Floppy, and it's a little pink rabbit.
Oh yeah.
And we went to Aldi, and they have like house items, and they also have just like random items on one aisle.
Yeah.
They have some pretty cool stuff in there sometimes. And we were kind of looking, and we weren't sure if we were gonna buy stuff yet.
What is that?
What is that? I don't even. I don't know what
Dude, I just saw it. Did it fly down from somewhere?
It might have fruit burst.
Let's go, dude. What's that dude listening to?
No, I have candy in the back of my car.
Oh.
And Dalton rips everything open and just while he's in the car. That's where it came from.
I was like, what is that?
My bad, you between cuts here, dude. Well, we weren't planning to buy anything, but we were kind of looking through we saw the shelf of Bluey plushies. He already has like 14 of those already. And I was looking through and I saw Floppy on there, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Didn't even say anything to Dalton yet, but he just so happened to look up and he said, no, I want it. Give it to me. And I was like, okay, all right.
When Phoenix wants something, she'll be like, this is for brother. Or she'll be like, can we buy this? She'll be like, can you buy this or something?
Yeah. It's like, so this is for my brother, okay? You have no choice but to purchase this.
Everything is for brother now. So we're due. We're supposed to get induced December 30th. I think he's coming like next week, but he's gonna come early for sure.
That's awesome.
She's big preggers hurting right now.
Big preggers.
She's ready to freaking him out of there, dude.
It says, okay, the exact count of parables varies because of because categorizing them is subjective, with some estimates ranging from 100 to over 250 parables in the Bible.
Does it? No,
Wow.
I feel like there'd be more.
The synoptic gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, contain over 30 of Jesus'
So,
parables.
what exactly is a parable?
It's like a
May have been a dumb question, but like, is there like what
Yeah.
makes it a parable? I guess.
It's a story. So
Okay.
so I'm gonna read this here. This is actually answers that. A parable is a story used to illustrate a truth, essentially an extended analogy that compares two ideas. Like I read the parable of the sower on the first
Yeah.
episode, on how it compared the idea of how seeds and how the soil responds to those, well, how the seed responds to the soil,
Yeah.
depending on what kind of soil it is, and then on how the soil responds to the seed, comparing that to how we as humans respond to the truth, and the truth being the seed. So,
Yeah. Sick. Yeah.
freaking nice.
There was when you were talking about like your temple, like your body as your temple.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget his name. Was it? Is Bryce that?
Bryce Crawford.
Yeah, that guy. He has like tattoos, and people ask him,
Mhm.
"Are in that like a sin or whatever?"
Mhm.
He had a good like I don't remember exactly what he said. I saw a video of him talking about it, but he was like, yes, I have tattoos, but it's not like, it's not like demonic or like gang or
Right.
whatever.
Mhm.
It's just like, I guess it's heart posture, like you
Mhm.
said with cussing and stuff, or you said with cussing and you said cussing or cursing.
Either one. I think either
Yeah.
one works. Yeah.
I always say cussing. I just thought of
Mhm.
that. But I like that because like I was always kind of like conflicted because I have tattoos, and I was always kind of conflicted. Like, oh, it's just like am I gonna go to hell for this? But I mean, I don't think it's necessarily bad unless it has a bad meaning behind it kind
Absolutely.
of thing.
Yeah, I think.
Like I have a Star Wars tattoo.
Yeah, and I think I've seen that clip. But then where he talks about how like some of his tattoos have brought up conversations about God,
Yeah.
and it's like that's the whole point right there.
Yeah.
And that's why like I got one that's just it was the time that my son was born.
I guess if you see a tattoo, it's like, oh, like talk about Jesus with me instead of like, oh, that's like it's about my I don't know, like
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I think it's that's why I want to get some more.
it's my body count of how many people I killed. No, I was kidding.
And that corresponds with this teardrop I got
Yeah.
here.
Got the star right here. Dude, we're gonna get.
Sorry. We gotta.
Sorry. The amount of people that actually see this, maybe one day, but right now, like, dude, it's funny because I feel like we could talk about anything and like nobody would ever know.
Yeah, and then like let's say we do get out there, people are gonna come back to the beginning and be like, cancel it.
Sorry, just sorry.
I found it, the parable of the lost sheep. If you go to Luke chapter 14, if you want to read some parables, there's
hold
a
on.
bunch right here.
I'm still learning my way through the Bible. Where is Luke?
I am too, dude. I have to look at the index,
Yeah.
the table of contents at the
Is
beginning.
it
and be like,
after or
where's this book at?
before Proverbs?
What?
Matthew, Mark, Luke. Luke what? 15?
15, yep. You got
Got
the
it.
parable of the lost sheep, and then you got the parable of the lost coin, the parable of the lost son, the parable of the shrewd manager. I think we all can relate to that one.
All right.
Not currently for me, but
What I just thought of when you said that. I wonder, other than technology, I wonder how different life, just regular, like how people move and converse and like talk to one another. I'm sure it's different because of technology. But if there was no technology now, like I wonder how similar, like if you brought somebody from like Bible time or like whenever, and you just put them like plop them down. There's no technology. Maybe the buildings still look the same. Like as of right now, I wonder like how different it would be for them. Well,
yeah.
I don't know why I just thought
That's
of
a cool concept.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm sure, even 100 years ago,
Oh yeah.
I feel like that would be a
Well,
world of
dude,
different
if you
from us.
see like, you'll see those videos of like World War II in color, but it's like the city folk, like just people that were living their life, not in the war. It's like these little kids that just working in these factories and like
They look 40 and they're
yeah,
7. They're like 13.
It's so different. I feel like with how the work industry is now. I feel like, a lot of people are like, oh, like you have an office job. We live in Alabama, so it's like there's not a lot of just like office, at least for guys, I guess. I guess you could do
Yeah.
that, but
There is, but
um,
it's like it's
yeah,
college to get them pretty much.
it's not really like a cubicle place, if that
Mm-mm.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's more like, I don't know. So it's just different when I feel like it's so different for us when we talk to certain people, like
Yeah.
what they do for work and stuff. Sorry, I just rambled.
It's a lot heavier blue collar down here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, read your,
let's see.
what is it? We're at 15?
Yeah, 15. So now the tax collectors and sinners were all gathering around to hear Jesus. But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law muttered, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." Then Jesus told them this parable. Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Doesn't he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? And when he finds it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders and goes home. Then he calls his friends and neighbors together and says, "Rejoice with me, I have found my lost sheep." I tell you that in the same way there will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who do not need to repent.
Wait, so,
That
okay.
is, man.
Mine says, I tell you in the same way, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who
Repents.
repents than over 99 righteous people who don't need repentance.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it? It's saying like about those 99. Okay, I guess what my question is, what is it saying about the 99? Like they're already
saved.
They're
They're
already up
righteous.
there,
So it's
okay.
like, okay. But you have that one, they're gonna be like rejoice. Like it's like that we got
got him.
one. You
We
know?
got him, guys.
We got one.
He's
yeah,
over there. No.
There was a let me see.
I'm gonna have to get I have an NIV, but I want a small one now. I'm gonna just have all of them laid out.
Well, the Bible I'll be getting here soon is an ESV.
Oh no!
That's you.
I wonder if
ESV is where I land.
I wonder ESV and what does E stand for?
English.
Okay,
Standard
English.
Bible, yeah.
So this one's Christian
Version.
Standard Bible. So like, I wonder if they're more similar.
The ESV and the NIV are similar. Like
CSB and NIV?
NIV and ESV.
ESV, okay.
Yeah. It's like ESV is more of a like direct word for word translation. So it sounds a little bit more formal
Yeah.
in the way it sounds.
See, what
but
I think we talked about, like when it's word for word, I feel like didn't some of the stuff not really make sense because of like the translation barrier?
yeah, well, it's like they do make sense, but it's kind of said in a way that we don't talk.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So like CSB
Dude, like
is like going to be the most.
I have a little. I may bring it next time. I have a little. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
I have that little King's James. Dude, I cannot read that thing.
I can't.
Like
hear
it's
it.
so bad. Like I'm like, what? Like,
What do you say?
I'm like, dude, I can't keep up with what's going on.
Thou shalt not.
I mean, some of it I can, but like
Yeah.
it's so different than.
Yeah.
I know my great grandmother. I want to say she was Pentecostal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't quote. I think that's what she was, but she would always wear like a bun and like a lot of blue. She didn't always wear a skirt. You know, I think some religions you always wear a skirt, but she wore like blue jean skirts a lot.
Yeah.
And she was like ride or die King James
Yeah.
Bible. I don't know. And I think there's definitely pros and cons of reading different ones, but like ever since Dad like told me about like all the like the deep like rabbit holes about King James, like I don't know if I would read that one or not.
I told my mom they read the Bible every day, and like at night before they go to bed they'll read like a passage
Yeah.
or chapter, and I was like they're still reading the King James.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Man,
King
why are
James.
you reading
and,
that? I was like,
no, I was like, that's fine. But I was like, Mom, do you have a hard time like sometimes understanding like how they say things? She was like, yeah, sometimes. I was like, let me introduce you to a little translation here. So I recommended. I'm not sure if they'll do it. You know,
Yeah.
once you go such a long time, you reading out of
Yeah.
a certain thing, you get used to it. So,
Yeah.
and that's perfectly fine. I just,
I think my mom likes NIV. Dad's, I think, is NIV. Like I said, my big study Bible at home is NIV.
yeah.
But I bought this at I think Barnes and Noble. They were like $20. I was like, I just wanted something small I could bring.
Yeah.
I like that size too. What is that one?
This is a
Because that one's smaller than my big one.
NIV Zondervan.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's got red letters. It's
All right. Well,
bold
if you
text.
start with the ESV, I'll just be like, Dad, just go get an ESV. We'll just all be on ESV.
And
it
I
may
can
not
always
be a big deal to you.
read on logos
I know.
in y'all's translation.
And it's just like sometimes I'm like trying to follow along. I'm like, wait, I lost my place because
Yeah.
it's like just a little bit different. Some of it is like word for word.
I can bring I have a CSB at home. I'll bring it next time.
Yeah.
That way it'll be a little easier.
Or I can bring my NIV. You know what I'm saying?
Either one, I'm gonna read this last one here.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me get back to it.
The parable of the lost coin. I've actually never read this one, so I want to see what comes of it.
You see how fast I got to go?
Yeah, it's short too. The parable of the lost coin. Or suppose a woman has 10 silver coins and loses one. Doesn't she light a lamp, sweep the house, and search carefully until she finds it? And when she finds it, she calls her friends and neighbors together and says, "Rejoice with me, I have found my lost coin." In the same way, I tell you, there is rejoicing in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who repents.
But that was about word for word. Sorry, I didn't mean to take it out of there. But I like that. Dude, nowadays, like, it's saying, like, he has 10 silver coins and she has lost one. Dude, money is so, like, obsolete now. Like,
Yeah.
they stopped making the penny, dude. It's like you can't even use a penny anymore. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. So all the ones you see are just old circulation.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
I'm going to reread it after this truck goes by. Because it was pretty much, like, word for word.
I've got another truck.
There you go. You wouldn't think this road would be very, because we're on like a little back, like side road.
There's so much construction going on around here, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, oh yeah, because that, the Nick Saban Center's right there.
I'm honestly pumped for that.
Yeah, it's going to be,
Dalton's
it's going to
gonna
be like a McWayne Center.
Yeah. Which
That'd
I'm so
be
glad we're getting something like that down here.
Yeah.
Tuscaloosa needs more of that. More of that and less chicken places, please.
Oh, dude. It's so like, nothing against college people, but it's just a college town, man. We grew up here. A lot of people that, like, when I go to work or whatever, they're like, like, did you go to school here? I'm like, no, I just grew up here. Like,
Yeah.
But it's so funny. Like, it's like you hardly ever meet, like, somebody that's actually from here. I mean, technically I'm not. I'm from 20 minutes from here, but, you know, it's just funny how, like, you never meet, like, a local hardly.
Yeah.
All right, so the parable of the lost coin. I was going to reread it.
Okay.
It's pretty similar. It was just very subtly different.
Yeah.
Or what woman who has 10 silver coins, if she loses one coin, does not light a lamp, sweep the house, and search carefully until she finds it? When she finds it, she calls her friends and neighbors together, saying, "Rejoice with me, because I have found the silver coin I lost." I tell you, in the same way, there is joy in the presence of God's angels over one sinner who repents.
Yeah, that's pretty similar. Mm-hmm.
But I like that. Like that's basically like, is this like continuation? Like he's giving different examples for the one sinner.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like the yeah. That's
and this is
like
why I wanted this Bible, because everything's in red when Jesus is talking.
Yeah, dude, I love it when
my NIV is not like that. And I was like, no.
I think Wes Huff said it. I'm not sure if it was like originally from him. He might have quoted somebody else, but I know that he said this. He was like, he's like, you know, like some people are like red letter Christians. They just read what's in red and they don't pay attention to anything in black.
Well, no, like, I just like to know.
No.
When.
I'm not saying that's how you are, but I'm saying like there are people out there who do that.
Yeah.
I like the red letters because I do want to know where Jesus talks.
Yeah.
But of course, we both agree that the black letters are just as important.
Oh yeah, because there's like Proverbs, like there's stuff in there that's like fire, dude.
And it's like, well, you have people out here who are like red letter Christians, and they just look for the red words, and that's it, and that's all they read.
Dude, it's so crazy how there's so many different little you know, like little rabbit
genres of
holes or
Christians,
whatever
you
you
know
want
what
to
I mean?
call it.
Yeah, and what was I gonna say? He was like, people go to that, and it's like that. Those are the words of like from Jesus, but it's
Yeah.
like, yes, the rest of the everything, like, especially like in Black, was written by a human hand, but was also led. That hand was led by the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
So all the letters in Black were essentially written through the Holy Spirit,
Right.
and it's like, so why would you just read the red letters when the black letters are from His Spirit?
Right.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
they're just they need to be taken with just as much reverence as you do the red letters. Yeah,
I like it. Dude, are these all parables right through here?
yeah.
Or
You
okay.
got
We may have
16's
to
another
we may
parable,
have to
and
do like a video on Luke.
just parables.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
yeah, just
we yeah, we went through Luke. Luke's a long book.
yeah.
We went through Luke at Safe Haven, and we were in there for like 2.5 years.
Dang, really?
Yeah, that's just how long it took to get through.
Jeez, I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah,
I know y'all only did once a week kind of thing. I've
Mhm.
enjoyed this though, dude.
Yeah,
Like
been great.
I've been watching the time. I'm like,
No, yeah, I
yeah.
think we're doing good time.
If we did this on like a Saturday morning, we'd just be out here like all morning. Like,
It's like 2 hour
we
episode
got to
this
like
week.
run back home and get to work.
Yeah, dude, I'm like 64%. I think I'm about to be on chapter 10 of The Hobbit. Ah,
Oh, they.
oh
So
boy,
we should have a book segment because I
dude,
was
yeah,
actually because I just started a book last night. It's called the Scorpio Races. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've heard about it.
I forget who it's by because
Had a horse in the beginning on the
it's
first
like a
front of the book or
red.
something?
They're like water horses. They're like
Yeah,
it's kind of interesting. I've only read like into chapter 1. I just started last night. I read there's a prologue and then I got into dude. I try to read like at least 10 pages it puts me to sleep. If you need to get to sleep, just
read a
start a
book.
book, dude. Because like literally, dude, there was one time we were on vacation, or we were actually traveling back. I think it was when we were on the way back from Chicago. It was a long drive, so we stayed at like a hotel, and I think it was in Kentucky, and I was like wired, dude. Like I was just like can't go to sleep. Brax read like on the Kindle or whatever, and literally I didn't even get past like the first page. I was like,
Yeah, dude, that's for me. Like The Hobbit has been. I mean, it's other than this book right here.
yeah,
That's been one of the best books, and it's like I started it reading the actual physical book, but the way he writes,
Andy Serkis.
well, yeah, his freaking narration is awesome.
Are you talking about Tolkien?
But the way Tolkien writes, it's very beautiful. Like I'm not downing it at all, but it's like my brain, the way he said it was like it's so elegant.
Well, dude.
From the way I speak, it was like it was hard to kind of follow.
Yeah, it is
So
a little bit challenging at first if you're not used to older writings. I will say, like, I think about like modern times versus like, like scholars and like
hmm
the people back then. It's like all they did was like study and like write and read, and I bet their knowledge of like how to use words was just superior because that's all they did.
yeah,
Like that we weren't just like mindlessly watching other people on
right.
a little box,
With captions on the video.
Yeah, I say all this, and I struggle so bad with death scrolling sometimes, dude.
I do too. Oh, it's horrible, dude.
But I think us saying it and talking it and speaking it out loud is like gonna help us eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if I could get a dumb phone, I think if I could leave my phone at home, like my iPhone at home, I think I would really benefit from that. But it's just like I can't do it, man.
I want to so bad to just go back to like the early 2000s, right before like you
when
have
tech
just
was
enough
like
technology to be entertained, but
Right.
not enough technology to be
And
distracted.
I was telling you about this the other day. Let me make sure we're good on battery. Hello. Yeah, we're good. 17%.
Whew.
So we were talking about that the other day. Like, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah. So I was like, like people ask, like, oh, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite actor? Like, why isn't it like, what's your favorite Bible verse? Or
Yeah.
like, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite scholar? Or I don't know. I never was like one to go to school or like school or but
Yeah.
like as I've gotten older, dude, it's like I just want to like have like a study now. Like I just
Yeah.
want to have books surrounding me and just be able to read all day. I don't know. It's just like I just get into something like that I feel like is brain food, instead of
Yeah.
just like wasting your brain away.
And that's where I'm at too right now. And it's like we're both struggling with it. We both want to be like more intellectuals when it comes to like the Bible and
Yeah.
reading, and just be more of a consumer of that kind of media over the phone. But it's like, good gosh, you can't freaking get off of it.
Yeah, that's what
And
we're talking about. The other, it's like you feel like you're so like. There was a guy. He said your phones use your anxiety, or or your yeah. Basically, he was like it plays off your anxiety. I was like, what? And he was
Mhm.
like, you're waiting for the next
Notification.
vibration, the notification, the next your favorite YouTuber is when they're
Yeah.
gonna post, or he was just kind of using that example, but it makes sense, dude.
100%, dude. Because it's like whenever like I post a video or something, as soon as I put my phone in my pocket, let's say I'm working. I try not to do this, but sometimes I'll literally be thinking about
Hey, hold on, we're overexposed again. No, bro.
what was I talking about? Dang.
We may have to start like filming on that side because of that
Mhm.
sun, dude. I can't even see my screen anymore. You're just gonna be like a beard with no face.
Yeah, I'm sure my freaking red beard is vibrant right now. I just turned more Irish within minutes.
What were we talking about? We were talking about what time is it? All right, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we need to start getting here early. This has been like you know what I mean? We have been
It was good. Well,
it
how
didn't
long?
feel rushed.
Yeah. All right, so it's 53 minutes.
Okay, another long. Well, I got a lot of crap I got to cut out.
Oh yeah.
At least 5 minutes of it of me
Yeah.
going.
All right. Well.
Dadgummit. Well, I'll start on the next episode with whatever I was going to say. I can't remember.
I was gonna say, we need to have like an outro. All right, Sunday cool. No, I'm just kidding. The sun's in our eyes, so I guess it's about time to wrap it up. Anyways, I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you guys. This is our third episode. The sun is so bad right now, so
We'll catch you guys.
yeah.
on
We try to film every Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday-ish we'll post.
Yes.
All right.
Adios, muchachos.
Boom. See you in the next one.